Since the spring of 1999, shootings in public schools across America have become alarmingly commonplace. During this same time frame, other student adjustment issues have also continued to plague educators. Bullying, harassment, assault, substance abuse, and self-harm have become plagues to public schools across the country. Questions facing educators are twofold. Number one, how can we keep kids safe in school? And number two, how can we effectively educate kids with emotional and behavioral issues in public school? Hi, I'm Dr. Pattavina, author of The Alternative Educator's Handbook. This is a book that I wrote to be a useful tool for teachers and other staff working with kids with emotional and behavioral issues. The nature of keeping kids safe in school has inevitably led to a recommendation for target hardening, locked doors, armed guards, metal detectors. Effectively teaching kids with emotional and behavioral issues, however, calls for a different approach, what I'm referring to as target humanizing. And these are all the things we need to do to keep kids successful, doing well, relating to one another, getting along, and coming to school. In the 40 years that I've worked with or on behalf of difficult kids, as a researcher, a special education teacher, a school administrator, a researcher, and a teacher trainer, I've learned many things, but I know that much work still has to be done. And I also know that it's still not easy to do with many kids. There's been extensive background work done on how to work with students with emotional and behavioral issues. There's been extensive documentation of effective practices, but there still is much to do. What I wished I had was a book like this when I started out as a teacher of difficult kids. What's in this book now is a summary of many of the successful approaches that are being used, and it's got extensive documentation of very specific recommendations. The book is organized according to what I call a teacher's 4 bags of tools. If you are someone working with difficult kids in public school and you have an opportunity to reference this work, it has tools, ideas, checklists, forms that will literally help you do your job. And it will help you to humanize your school for the kids who need it most.